Hello, seniors, and welcome to your virtual commencement rehearsal. By the end of this presentation, you should be aware of when to arrive, where to go, and what to do when you're there. All the while, please remember that commencement is a celebration in your honor and for your enjoyment. You've earned it. If you have any questions during the ceremony itself, feel free to ask any Pacific McGeorge staff member, all easily identified with gold name badges. Event information. Commencement will take place at the Sacramento Memorial Auditorium, 1515 J Street in downtown Sacramento. Plan to arrive at the auditorium no later than 1 p.m. There are multiple parking lots in the area. Please visit go.mcgeorge.edu/commencement to view a map of local parking lots. Bring your cap and gown pressed. If you haven't done so already, you may pick up your cap and gown in the bookstore. If you would like to pick up a cap and gown for someone else, plan to give the bookstore that person's name, student ID number, height and cap size of that individual. Due to the nature of the ceremony, do not plan to bring anything with you into the auditorium that you do not want to carry across the stage with your diploma case. Lock your valuables in your car. Gowns tend to make their wearer warm, so you may want to leave your suit jackets in your car. You will not be able to leave things in your seat because, as you will learn later, you will not be returning to the same seat after you walk across the stage. Do not bring any alcohol into Memorial Auditorium. The venue security team has given strict warning that those bringing alcoholic beverages will either be removed from the building or arrested. If necessary, we would appreciate that you postpone your first arrest until after you graduate. On arrival. After arriving at Memorial Auditorium, proceed through the special graduate entrance located on 15th Street. Hang an immediate left and proceed down the stairs to the basement. Note, this entrance is for graduates only. Guests of graduates will enter through the main auditorium doors on J Street. In the basement, Pacific McGeorge staff will assist you with putting on your caps and gowns. You will be given a 3-inch by 5-inch index card. Follow the instructions on the card and print your name and information. You will keep the card, and during the presentation of diplomas, you will present it to our announcer prior to your going out on stage. If you have a name that is frequently mispronounced, there is a section on the card to make a phonetic notation. If you are receiving a certificate in advocacy, public law and policy, or international legal studies, please be sure to write the name of that certificate on the card. If your academic prowess has earned you honors, that is, with distinction, with great distinction, or order of the coif, you will be directed to our registrar's office, who will give you instructions for including these designations on your card. Cords will also be made available for valedictorians, senior honorees, and Law Review and Globe editors and staff. After you've been robed and capped and have your card filled out, at 1:40 p.m., Pacific McGeorge staff will instruct you to form 2 lines below the stairs in the basement. The left-hand lineup will be led by the JD candidates. The right-hand lineup will be led by your designated student speakers, followed by the senior honorees and the LLM, MSL, and JSD candidates. Please cooperate with staff as this is the most challenging part of the ceremony. Note, the best chance to sit next to a special friend will be if you are in the same row in either front or behind that friend, not beside you in the other row. At approximately 1:55 p.m., the platform party will come out of the green room and proceed single file to the main entrance of the auditorium. Your platform party will consist of University of the Pacific Regents, the University President, your commencement keynote speaker, Dean Moots, a representative of the Alumni Board, and the faculty. At 2 p.m. sharp, music will be cued, Pomp Circumstance will begin, and the procession will proceed. The platform party will begin to walk with the graduates, following in line behind. Please keep up. With direction from staff, the 2 lineups will split into 2 to be seated. Warning, when you walk into this large auditorium and meet the cheering crowd with the music playing, many find it to be a very exciting experience. Graduates will walk at attention. Others will wave. Others will yell. All of the above are fine, but do not forget to keep walking. Staff will count you off into rows of 13 to be seated in accordance to the number of seats in the row. Please compress yourselves and do not skip seats. You should continue to stay standing until everyone is in place, the national anthem is sung, and the invocation is given. Expect the event program to consist of the following: introduction of the platform party, speech by our keynote speaker, remarks by President Ibeck, remarks by student speakers, and then the presentation of the class by Dean Moots. To prepare for the conferring of degrees, students row by row will be escorted from their seats to line up off of the side of the stage. Within your lineup, Pacific McGeorge staff will assist you with hoods. When you get to the front of the line to walk across the stage, hand your 3x5 index card to our announcer, Associate Dean/Professor Kelso, and he will announce your name. Proceed across the stage, receive your diploma case from President Ibeck, have your formal picture taken, shake hands with Dean Moots, have another picture taken, and proceed off stage. Do not attach any special significance to the fact that your diploma case is empty. You will receive your diploma in the mail to the address on file with the registrar's office. An important note from the photographers: despite anything you may have heard in the past, keep your tassel on the right so it is not in your face when your picture is taken. If you'd like to walk across the stage with specific members of your family, be sure to pick a place in advance for your family to meet you before walking across the stage. Your note card will have space for you to indicate your family members' names. The announcer can state who they are after introducing you. After the last graduate crosses the stage, the announcer will state, "Ladies and gentlemen, the class of 2015. Afterwards will be the benediction from the university chaplain, and the platform party will leave and proceed off stage. You will be directed to fall in line behind them, one row at a time out of the auditorium. You will then be available to have pictures taken with your family and friends. When you're finished, please proceed downstairs to return your cap and gown. After you have taken pictures, returned your cap and gown, and collected your diploma, we hope you and your families and friends will join us back on campus for a reception. Many of the faculty will be there to meet your family, and you can show off all of your favorite places here at the Pacific McGeorge campus." A few final notes. Wheelchair seating. Memorial Auditorium has special seating for wheelchairs. There is room for a total of 14 wheelchairs. Pacific McGeorge staff will assist you in directing those in wheelchairs to the designated areas. Refreshment stand. There will be a refreshment stand open and available. Balloons and strollers. Balloons are not permitted in the main auditorium. Rogue, floating balloons can damage the auditorium's hand-painted ceiling. Upon arriving to the auditorium, guests with strollers or balloons will be directed to an area designated specifically for stroller and balloon storage. Thank you for your time. We hope you have found this rehearsal video informative, and we look forward to seeing you on your big day. For any questions, visit go.mcgeorge.edu/commencement.